I trusted my sister more than anyone in this world. I trusted my husband with my entire life, and I believed my home was the safest place on earth. But one day, a single moment destroyed everything I believed in. My name is Aisha, and this is the story of how the people closest to me turned into strangers who broke my heart beyond repair. For years, my life felt perfect. I was married to Ali, a hard-working man who promised to stand by me forever. We built our life slowly, step by step. We faced struggles together, celebrated small victories together, and dreamed of a beautiful future. Our home was simple, but it was full of laughter and hope. I believed I was living the life every woman prays for. And then there was my sister Sarah. She was not just my sibling. She was my best friend. We grew up together, shared secrets, cried together, and protected each other from the world. When I got married, she stood beside me like my shadow. She promised me she would always be there for me. I never imagined that the same sister would one day become the reason for my greatest pain. At first, everything felt normal. We had family dinners. We laughed. We took photos. My sister visited often, and I thought it was because she loved spending time with me. Ali was polite to her, respectful and friendly. I felt proud that my husband and my sister shared a good bond. But sometimes life hides its darkest storms behind the brightest smiles. Slowly, I started noticing changes. Ali became quiet. He stayed on his phone late at night. He avoided eye contact. My sister started coming over without telling me. She stayed longer than usual. Sometimes I would catch them talking in low voices and stopping when I entered the room. I ignored the signs. I told myself I was overthinking. After all, how could my own sister ever betray me? How could my husband ever hurt me? I had no idea that behind my back a secret relationship was growing. A relationship that would soon destroy my marriage, my family, and my trust forever. The day my world collapsed started like any other. I went to work in the morning, kissed Ali goodbye, and told my sister I would meet her in the evening. Nothing felt unusual. Nothing warned me about what was waiting for me. But that afternoon, my boss asked me to leave early. I decided to surprise my husband. I stopped at the market, bought his favorite food, and came home with a smile on my face. The house was quiet. Too quiet. I called Ali's name. No answer. I walked inside slowly. I heard soft laughter coming from the bedroom. My heart started beating faster. I felt a strange fear rising inside me. I pushed the door open, and in that moment, my entire life shattered. Ali and Sarah were standing close together. Too close. His hand was on her arm. Her face was red. Their eyes were full of guilt. They looked like two people caught in the middle of a crime. For a few seconds, none of us spoke. My hands dropped the shopping bag. The food fell on the floor. I felt dizzy. I felt numb. I felt like I had stopped breathing. Ali tried to speak. Sarah started crying. They said my name again and again, but I couldn't hear anything. All I could see was my husband and my sister standing together in my bedroom. The room that was once my safe place now felt like a prison. I walked out of the house without saying a word. I sat in my car for hours, staring at nothing. My phone kept ringing. Messages kept coming, apologies, explanations, lies. I realized then that this was not a mistake. This was betrayal. The two people I loved the most had chosen each other over me. They had shared my home, my food, my laughter, while hiding a secret that would destroy my life. That day, I didn't just lose my marriage. I lost my sister. I lost my family, and I lost the woman I used to be. The days that followed were the darkest of my life. I moved to my parents' house, carrying nothing but a broken heart and unanswered questions. My family tried to comfort me, but nothing could heal the wound that betrayal had carved inside me. Ali called me every day. He said it was a mistake. He said he loved me. He said Sarah meant nothing. But if she meant nothing, Why did he destroy our marriage for her? Sarah sent long messages. She cried on the phone. She said she never wanted to hurt me. She said it just happened. But love doesn't just happen between a sister and a husband. It grows in secret. It grows with lies. It grows with betrayal. I remembered every moment I trusted her. Every time I defended her. Every time I shared my pain with her. And now she was the reason for my pain. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I replayed that scene again and again in my head. The bedroom. Their faces. Their silence. I felt ashamed. I felt weak. I felt like a fool. But one night, while crying alone, I made a decision. I would not let them destroy me. I would not beg for love that was stolen. I would not remain silent while they walked away without consequences. If they thought they could betray me and move on easily, they were wrong. That was the night I chose strength over tears. That was the night I chose dignity over humiliation. And that was the night I started planning my future without them. I didn't shout. I didn't create drama. I didn't fight them in public. Instead, I stayed silent. And silence can be more powerful than anger. I collected proof. Messages. Call logs. Photos. Everything they thought I would never see. I spoke to a lawyer. I protected my finances. I secured my rights. I prepared myself for the day the truth would come out. A month later, my family arranged a gathering. Everyone was invited. My parents, relatives, friends. Allie and Sarah were there too, pretending to be innocent. When everyone sat down, I stood up. My hands were shaking, but my voice was calm. I connected my phone to the TV, and I showed everything. The messages, the pictures, the late-night calls, the lies. The room went silent. My mother cried. My father stood up in shock. Relatives whispered. Allie's face turned pale. Sarah covered her mouth. They tried to speak, but no one listened. Their truth was exposed. Allie lost his respect. His business partners walked away. His friends stopped answering his calls. Sarah lost her place in the family. No one trusted her. No one defended her. The love they chose over me became their shame. Today, my life is peaceful again. I have a new job, a new home, a new strength inside me. I smile without fear. I sleep without tears. Allie tried to come back. He said he was sorry. He said he made a mistake. Sarah tried to call me. She said she missed me. But some doors once closed should never be opened again. I forgave them in my heart. Not for them, but for myself. And I walked forward, because sometimes losing the wrong people is the greatest blessing of your life. Sometimes betrayal is the painful lesson that teaches you your true worth. And sometimes walking away is the strongest revenge of all.